Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. You know what? I talked to Adrian Granados like last month. I interviewed with him. You know, one thing about me, when I interview people, I'll talk to them a couple of minutes before I get the cameras rolling. And Adrian Granados, he's an all right dude. All right dude, man. He's an all right dude. And it's kind of funny, you kind of feel sorry for Adrian Granados because he just always seemed to be that dude that's tied to some kind of controversial decision. You know, now there's fights that he clearly lost. Now he clearly got beat by Sean Porter. Danny Garcia stopped him. We already know that. But you look at some of the other fights, you know, he rallied from behind, you know, and beat Amir Imam. Then he had to fight with Adrian Broner. That was controversial. Then he had to fight with Robert Easter Jr. That a lot of people thought that he won. He is almost like he what you call the unauthorized or the unofficial stepping stone or gatekeeper, because he's headed towards that. Where he got a little bit of a name now. He done fought some people. So he that guy now that you may put an up-and-coming dude in the ring with to see how he fares, to see where you gonna take the dude, the hot commodity, the so-called hot commodity. Unfortunately, that's how boxing works. You may have a guy that's really good, but he can't get a decision to go his way. But then they put guys in the ring that basically they want to build up because they chosen one. That's just how boxing works. I hate that type of shit, but that's really how boxing works to a certain degree. And then, you know, you always have these situations with the Triple G's versus Derbychenko, and then you have Adrian Granados. You know, you always had that dude with somewhat of a name that you trying to put an up-and-coming fighter in there with to see how he fares. So maybe you can see, hey, maybe this a dude, a guy that we can blossom, that we can build up. But yeah, man, I feel bad for Adrian Granados, man, because this just keeps seeming to happen to him. You know, a lot of people thought that he beat Robert Easter Jr. You know, after seeing the fight, I can understand why. But the thing is with Adrian Granados, that he needs to do, he needs to go for the home run. You have to ask yourself, what lesson have you learned when you participate in these type of boxing matches and versus your opponent? Okay, this is an up-and-coming guy. This is a dude that they try to build up. Okay, I know that I'm not going to decision this dude. So what I have to do is I have to stop this guy, or I have to put him on his ass multiple times. And I think that's what's going on with Adrian Granados. His next opportunity, he gonna have to go for the KO. He's gonna have to. I'm just keeping it 100. This your boy Town Biz, man. I'm out.